Welcome back. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi headed the funeral procession of late Prime Minister Sharif Ismail. The funeral was held in El Mushir Tantawi Mosque in Cairo's Fifth Settlement area after noon prayers. Number of officials attended the funeral procession. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi mourned former Prime Minister Sharif Ismail, who passed away at the age of 68 after a long struggle with cancer. On his social media page, Sisi wrote that the late former Prime Minister was a great man who took responsibility in difficult circumstances and was up to the task at hand. The head of state wrote that Ismail was very loyal to his country and had only sought the interests of his homeland. The cabinet also expressed grief over the death of former Prime Minister Sharif Ismail. The statement said Ismail exerted a lot of efforts to serve the country through the public titles he filled. It described his work as great contributions, adding that they will always be valued. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli said the death is a big loss and that late Ismail's contributions will always be remembered. For his part, Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri expressed grief over the death of Sharif Ismail, describing it as a great loss. He said he was a model for giving at a time of great challenges. For his part, Al-Azhar Sheikh Dr. Ahmad Al-Tayyib expressed condolences over the death of Ismail. He described him as a distinguished man who was loyal to his nation. Former Prime Minister Sharif Ismail, who served during President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's first term in office, died at the age of 68. Ismail was sworn in as Prime Minister in 2015 before resigning in 2018 as President al-Sisi began his second presidential term after landslide victory against one of his supporters. Ismail oversaw a period of tough economic reforms. More details about the late former Prime Minister in the following story. Former Prime Minister Sharif Ismail was born on the 6th of July 1955. He studied mechanical engineering at Ain Shams University and graduated in 1978. Ismail held managerial posts at the state-run petrochemical and natural gas firms. He served as the executive deputy chairman and then chairman of the Egyptian holding company for petrochemicals that was established in 2002. Next, he was named chairman of the Egyptian natural gas holding company EGAS. Then he worked as the managing director of the state-run oil holding company, Ganub al-Wadi Petroleum Holding Company, and became chairman of the company. He was appointed Minister of Petroleum and Mineral Resources on the 16th of July 2013 as part of the interim cabinet led by Hazim al-Biblawi. He replaced Sharif Hassan Hadara in the post. Ismail was appointed Prime Minister on the 12th of September 2015. In November 2017, Ismail left Egypt for treatment in Germany, and he resumed his post on the 1st of December. During this period, Mustafa Madbouli, Minister of Housing and Urban Utilities, served as the acting Prime Minister. On the 5th of June 2018, Ismail submitted his resignation to President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. However, he continued to serve as Prime Minister in the caretaker capacity. 2 days after Ismail submitted his resignation, President Sisi appointed Dr. Mustafa Madbouli to succeed him as Prime Minister. Following his departure as Prime Minister, it was reported on the 9th of June 2018 that Sharif Ismail has been nominated to serve as the top aide to President Sisi. Then Ismail served as presidential aide for national and strategic projects and represented the Sisi at the funeral of Jacques Chirac in September 2019. Meanwhile, the Youth Forum administration held a press conference announcing that the fifth edition of the forum will not be launched as usual at the Red Sea Resort of Sharm el-Sheikh, and all sponsor revenues will be allocated to fund a number of initiatives and developmental projects. The World Youth Forum added that all stakeholders will share in financing the initiatives, which have direct positive impact on citizens amid the current global economic crisis, which added more burdens whether on the governments or peoples. The youth stated that the executive steps will be implemented in cooperation with the different entities like EBDAA initiative, which is EBIDA, Haya Karima initiative, the United Nations Organization for Industrial Development, the Federation of the Egyptian Industries, and others. To the international front, heavy fighting was underway on Sunday in the northern parts of the Ukrainian city of Bakhmut. The Russian forces have been trying to seize control of the Bakhmut in eastern region of Donetsk for months in what has become